There is no such thing as an overnight success. The overnight success, the average overnight success, it takes about 10 years. And those are not my words. Those are the words of one of the top CEOs of one of the top companies in the world that is slowly, sector by sector, segment by segment, just expanding itself. Those are the words of Jeff Bezos, the founder and CEO of Amazon. And he's right. I think there are too many people these days romanticizing and gambling for the idea of the click. Maybe this is going to click. Maybe if I do a lot of videos, one of the videos is going to click. Maybe if I do a lot of books, one of the books is going to click. Maybe if I start a lot of businesses, one of the businesses is going to click. Maybe if I go to a lot of auditions, one of the auditions is going to click. Not really. No. Nothing just clicks by you not learning from that process, not trying to improve yourself in the process. Nothing will change. Nothing will click. An overnight success doesn't come by you doing the same thing over and over again and it suddenly clicking one day. It comes with you learning through each stage of action where you can do more. You become successful not because it's suddenly your time to become successful. You become successful, you suddenly become famous, or let's say you gain popularity, or you get to a point in life, whether it's having that family, having that home, having that job, having that constituency, whatever it is, you have that by constantly taking massive action in the direction of that which you know you want, which you know is a weakness where you lack. It's by perfecting the way that you do things day in and day out, by taking advice where it is necessary, by bringing the changes wherever it's necessary, by going to college. If you want to go back to school and you think that I don't have the necessary skills, I need to go back to school. It's by doing the things that are the most difficult to bring about the greatest impact that you desire that you finally click. But drop the idea, drop the concept from your mind that if your life is not clicking into place right now, it's because you're just in the wrong mahadasha, or you're just in the wrong time period of your life. Even in the worst time periods of life for humans on this planet, there have been people who have pulled off massive feats. The greatest companies in the world were all started during phases of recession. Don't take my word for it. Go do your research. Some of the biggest businesses in the world have been built in times of recession. Some of the biggest inventions have come in times of distress. And some of the best opportunities are going to come to you when you are least prepared to meet them. And your ability to work on what you're not comfortable with, that is going to determine if you can take it or not. That is going to determine if you're able to take advantage of it or not. The pieces of your life don't suddenly click into place. It's like a Rubik's Cube. You gotta work on it a little bit every day. And I don't say, there aren't tricks. Yeah, you can learn those tricks to, bring a Rubik's Cube back into its default, perfect arranged state. There are tricks to everything, but you understand what I mean. Even if you don't have the tricks, just by showing up regularly and taking incremental action in the direction of that which you know you truly want, just by doing a little bit more every day, just a little bit more. And a little bit more doesn't mean, putting in more hours. No, a little bit more means maybe let me improve the quality here. Maybe let me improve the detailing there. Maybe let me improve myself in this area where I know I lack. Maybe let me optimize my routines. Maybe let me become better at the foods that I'm eating. It's quite possible that you're a stellar individual who has incredible work ethic, but it's just the food that you have that keeps getting you sick, and you keep missing out on important opportunities because of that. It's quite possible that you are great at creating opportunities in business. From time to time, you land a big client, but it's just that you're so bad with money that every time you get money, you just squander it away. It's possible that you are so bad at relationships that no matter what opportunity is given to you, no matter what opportunity comes your way, you just tend to find a novel way each time to screw it up with somebody important, right? So what's stopping you? What's stopping your life from clicking into place? Is it just because the time is not right yet? Is it just because of placement of Rahu in your chart? Is it just because of, some difficult yoga in your Kundalini? No, no. Anything that is given to you that is indicating any sort of difficulty or struggle is showing you that, look, this is where you probably will not have success right away, but this is where you have to learn a lot of important things. How do you learn those important things? Number one, you show up. Number two, you stop hoping for things to suddenly happen. Number three, constant improvement. Number four, incremental action. If you did 1 hour a day of cardio, let's say, you want to look better, you want to be in shape for, that beach look that you want this July, maybe you can do a little bit more. Maybe you can add some calisthenics. Why do you take incremental action? Because just like compound interest compounds over time to the point that you really cannot match with a person who's been investing even much lesser amounts for a much longer period of time. It's the same thing with effort. You cannot beat the person who is constantly doing more over a continued period of time. Crap will happen in life now and then. It will happen in your life too. But if you're in the habit of taking incremental action, you will recover much faster. And point number 5, in the end, after you've done everything, it's to understand that most of the ideas you have about your life clicking into place, they're just an enigma. They're just made up concepts. It's just a utopia that you've created in your mind that when my life finally clicks into place, when I finally enter into the right Mahadasha, when I finally enter into this Raja Yoga period, or when I finally enter into this great time period of my life, suddenly things are going to be different. When you drop this idea from your mind that it'll be just perfect one day, and I just got to wait for that day, when you just drop it, and you put in all of the effort as if there's never going to be any time when things are suddenly going to be great, but I still got to keep doing whatever I have to do by applying my willpower, by applying myself to thinking through these things and improving these things, learning from the feedback. When you start thinking like that, doors open. That is how your life clicks into place. When you stop trying to make it click, but you become so committed to the process of improvement, of change, of learning, of action, that you are constantly surpassing yourself and not expecting anything from it. The only thing that you're trying to do is you're trying to do more every day and be a better person as you're doing it. ladies and gentlemen, this is Jay Kaushal on another episode, another edition of It's Your Time to Fly. I'm going to see you next time. Please don't forget to check out the links given in the description box. Check out my book, check out my website, and if you enjoy this podcast, please subscribe so that we can see a lot more of each other. Okay? Thank you so much. Take care. Hari Om.